I'd like to talk a little bit about some unique applications on the renovation where we're currently working as far as weather barrier and custom flashings. When we first showed up on this site and removed the finished surfaces, we found that there wasn't a proper weather barrier installed during the initial construction of this. They didn't provide a drain plane for this type of siding that is being installed. It's a very critical component that the weather barrier have a drain plane to allow the water to escape to the lower end of the structure. As you can see, we use exclusively a Tyvek drain wrap, and any moisture that gets behind the siding will have a drain plane to follow down a prescriptive path to the bottom of the structure. In addition, there's a tremendous amount of flashings on this installation. All of the hardy panel has a perimeter frame of either H flashing or pre-sloped high back Z metal. We have these custom made. Our turnaround time is generally about 1 day to keep the project moving efficiently and on time. So as you can see, here's an example of the woven drain plane that's incorporated into the Tyvek drain wrap. And this allows for proper transmission of water to the outside of the structure and down to the bottom of the structure. So on the renovation site that we're currently at, the initial call from our customer was for a window leak on one wall. Once our crew arrived on site and we removed the finished surfaces around that window, we quickly determined that there was a number of construction defects at the time of initial construction. We sat down with our client, showed her the photos and walked the exterior, and explained to her that we call it the common denominator effect, that if one of the windows was flashed and installed incorrectly, that we were going to find it throughout the rest of the walls and windows. We quickly determined that all of the other windows on her home were also installed incorrectly, as well as an improper weather barrier. Obviously, the scope of work increased due to the size of the project and the cost. We've partnered very closely with our client to work with them as far as their budget and the length of time that it'll take to complete the project. SFW Construction takes great pride in the fact that we are an industry leader in the market that we're involved in the Seattle area as far as dry rot repair, siding replacement, window and door replacement, deck repair, and various components of exterior construction.